Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What? What's going on here? What's the big deal? The game went really, really bad, and I don't know how we're gonna tell him. Everything's going great. Yeah, that does pose a rather interesting problem. I think I know how to do it. Just give me a sec. You can keep going on your rambling. Hey, bud, I need to come talk to you for a sec. Oh, Godspeed to you, good soul. Godspeed. I've tried fighting Captain Negativity for entirely too long on this one, and I wonder what's going to happen if he actually catches wind of what actually happened in this game. So the Golden Knights fall in overtime to the reigning Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers. Now, this game was, unfortunately, very, very similar to the game that we saw in Tampa the other night. The Golden Knights looked good, had a lead going into the third period, and then ultimately faltered with Ilya Samsonov in net, giving up not one, but two shaky-ish goals. Look, man, it's a long season. They're going to lose some games eventually. Things are not going to go well. Hell, they're going to lose 3 games in a row sometimes, even when they look good for most of the game. It's just a fact of life. You made me quit my happy dancing for this. I had a feeling this was going to happen. You really think any of this is new to me? Hey, if you put me with this on, I make that save instead of Sammy. What are you talking about? Everything's okay. Okay. So that's not going well. I don't really think there's anything I really need to say other than Ilya Samsonov looked okay throughout this whole game. He gave up a little bit of a squishy goal on his first goal. Granted, Sergei Bobrovsky also gave up his share of not very good goals. So goaltending wasn't exactly at the forefront of this game. Jack Eichel extended his point streak, which was good, and the Golden Knights get a much-needed point. But I just wonder if this could have been a better game. As for large chunks of the game, the Golden Knights were the better team, and what really is frustrating is that the Florida Panthers were down their 2 best players. Matthew Tkachuk and Sasha Barkov didn't play in this game. So I don't want to say it was a trap game, last game of a road trip before a extended break between the next game. I think that game was on a Saturday and they didn't play again until a Tuesday. So they had time. They could have left it all out there. And ultimately, the snacks came back out in the end of overtime, and that's how the game ended, with Gustav Forsling winning it for the Panthers and their depleted lineup in front of a ravenous home crowd at Amerant Bank Arena. Now, it's not the time to, throw up the white flag and say this is it for the season, but it wasn't a great showing by the Golden Knights.
Yo!
Yeah? What's up? Hey, I don't want to alarm you, but he's got a microphone, and I think he's going to speak his mind. What do you mean he's got a... Oh, dear God. I've been quiet on this for too long. I'm going to speak my mind. No one can stop me now. They can't stop me. I've got the microphone now. Just listen.
The following is an actual clip from the Wild Knights podcast in which he actually spoke his mind. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hell has frozen
okay.
over. I'm standing now, by the way. I was sitting. Now I'm standing.
He's pacing too.
And just when you think that this road trip can't get any worse, because at this point, the Knights have snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. Absolutely snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. They should have 2 points through 2 games on this road trip, but they have 0 through 2 games on this road trip. They go down to Amerant Bank Arena in Sunrise, Florida. Not in Miami. It's an hour and a half away from Miami. I don't know why people say it's in Miami. They go down there, and they're looking good. They have a lead going into the third period. Everything is playing well. Ilya Samsonov's in net, which makes sense given that Hill, through 4 games, has a save percentage below .850 and a goals against average of 4. He's given up 16 goals in 4 games, so he's not playing well. So Sammy's in net. He's playing well. He's given up 1 civvy goal, and then he gives up another civvy goal to make it 3-3. It hits him in the thumb, and instead of going in the glove, it goes into the slot, and it's a wide open net. And it's 3-3, and the game goes to overtime. And you'll never guess what happens.
They won.
The Golden Knights lose on a goal with 8 seconds to go in the overtime, on a blown coverage by our best defenseman. Okay. Well, I don't think I need to say any more after that. Mostly because I have to go make sure that we're not getting in trouble for that. So, with that said, let's hope that the game against the LA Kings, the last game of the Frozen Frenzy, the 16th game out of 16 on a day starting at 10:20 my time, gets off to a better start. So, as a car alarm goes off in the background because I can't get a moment's peace, because I'm convinced this is one of his tricks again to knock me off. That being said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.